Hi. If you're a professional speaker, I want to share with you in the next, 5 minutes how you could potentially quadruple your business without raising your speaking fees by one single pound. I've been a professional speaker for over 24 years, and in my 24-year span, I have never seen so many people trying to be speakers at all the same time. Now, you don't have to have a master's in business to realize that when the supply is up and the demand is down, whatever product or service that is, it starts dropping its price. This is why so many speakers nowadays are willing to get on stage and share half of their revenue with the promoter. Half! Ooh, that's insane! There's not even a 50% margin in the product. So what do? Well, they jack up the rate by 3 times what it should normally be just to offset the commissions, which means that ultimately the customers are the ones who suffer. Not to mention, by the way, those speaking opportunities to get on stage are becoming more and more infrequent with the raising levels of speaker supply. So let me share with you a secret to making a hell of a lot more money and having to compete a hell of a lot less with all the speakers out there. Offer business coaching in between your speaking engagements. Now, before you scoff at the idea of doing business coaching, I want you to realize that the wealthiest, most successful speakers that you know of and respect make the majority of their money by business coaching, not by speaking at seminars. Great example, Tony Robbins. He just finished his Unleash the Power Within seminar in London, where approximately 5,000 people paid him roughly £800 to attend. Now, I'm totally guessing on those numbers, but assuming I'm relatively close, he generated somewhere between 4 to 5 million pounds that weekend. And if you have any clue on the expenses incurred for an event of that size, you probably realize that he spent about 4 million pounds producing it. But the CEO of a company will happily pay him 1.5 million pounds for some business coaching, and that's only for a couple of sessions, and it's pure profit. Make no mistake, the most successful and wealthiest speakers on the circuit today supplement their speaking careers with some sort of business coaching or consulting services. Here's another great example. Dan Bradbury, probably one of the most well-known coaching trainers in the UK. Most people think that he makes the majority of his money from his training programs. Nothing could be further from the truth. He has small businesses that pay him a monthly retainer from as little as £1,000 upwards of £16,000 monthly, and he still walks away with a percentage of the increase in profits. I want you to stop and think for a moment. What would that mean for you with your speaking business? If you could use your speaking skills as a platform to generate just 10 companies next year, all willing to pay you a monthly retainer of at least £1,000, and then share a percentage of their increase in profits. That would be a conservative estimate, I'm guessing, of about £150,000 in additional revenue. What would that do for your quality of life? Would that take away some of the stress that you feel in between those speaking engagements that get longer and longer apart? Now, the reason that I used Dan as an example was not by accident, because he's created a 4-day business coach certification training. And in that 4-day training, you're going to walk away knowing where to find high quality, high fee paying business owners as clients. This is a sector in coaching that, according to PricewaterhouseCoopers, is growing in the UK at 16% despite the double dip recession. You're going to master a simple 3-step sales process that Dan Bradbury has developed and has given him a 95% close rate when he offers his services to small business owners. One of the biggest challenges that I see with speakers is that they have great presentation skills, mediocre skills for closing. And if that's you, well, Dan's going to blow that way in day 2 of the Business Coach Certification Program. And perhaps most importantly, Dan can show you his secret for getting small businesses to pay you a handsome retainer fee and a percentage of the increase in profits. How cool is that? So if you want to be a part of an elite group of speakers, then simply click the link below, and you can learn all about Dan's 4-day Business Coach Certification Training. Thank you for taking time to watch this real quick video. I hope to see you at the event. Until we meet, please take care, dare to dream, and make each day an epic adventure. Bye for now.